It's a goal! Can you believe it? It's extraordinary.
We're going to learn a lot over the next 3 hours. Sunday football is underway from Marvel Stadium. Bruce links up with Roughhead. Scully keeps on running. Warple, Smith, Impey explodes through the middle. What's he got forward of the football? He's got Big Ben McAvoy. And he marks just inside 50. Moves it on quickly, and Tom Scully just kept on running. Played 31 games for the D's, 121 for GWS. Came to Hawthorn this season. A chance to kick his first goal in the brown and gold. Chance for Akers to bust away to Gresham.
Here's Gresham, over the top he goes. He's got a runner in memory, has to wait a little. Ball sits okay. Marshall's on, so too. Loney, ugly sort of a ball. It was all looking pretty promising. Might still just work out. Marshall, clever. Here we go. Saints on the board. Loney gets his first. Inside he goes. Cousins just got impeded as he went to kick into the goal square. Luke Hodge spoke about this man. Connor Nash from County Meath in Ireland. He's got his first of the day. Second for the year, fourth of his career.
You could sort of see there, all the St Kilda guys in the middle of the ground, their midfielders spread forward.
Here's a chance for Long. Snaffles, kicks, snares a goal. Saints get their second.
And that's where you've got to be so important kicking in. All forward lines these days are being told from the coaches to make sure they're on their toes. Don't give an easy kick in from fullback. You can squeeze them into the pocket. It was a good spoil there and a really smart goal.
To open up the ground. Bruce will force a contest against two and do better than that. He'll win a contest against two. Brilliant football from the Hawk veteran. And then that's what he gets as his reward. And a chance for the Saints to go forward. Akers will get on the end of it, and St Kilda have the lead. Disciplined football, set it up for Bruce. Brilliant hands back to Gunston. Runs to 55 and delivers inside 50 to Roughhead. He drops it, options either side. Chips it over the top to Henderson, well played. So laborious rebound 50. Comes to Wingard from 50. Roughhead uses the body and kicks the goal.
And in good form. Roughhead goal stretches the lead to 7.
Advantage, St Kilda.
He'll take it long. He's a quick runner. He's got a couple of options. Backs himself and seals the deal. Segler easily doesn't gain a heap of distance, plenty of height. Billings, Steele, Ross, long, accurate, it's perfect. Saints back in front.
Now Mirror. Back outside once again to Scrimshaw. Raking left boot to half forward. Gunston couldn't quite. Umpire says a mark.
Umpire says a mark. Saints fans say no.
Gunston inside 50. Roughhead pushing and shoving over the back. Puopolo. Can he get his boot on it? Yes, he can. Held it up. Puopolo won the free kick. He finds Henderson on the wing. And 50. Well, disaster this for the Saints with 23 seconds left on the clock.
About
14, but a score here. We'll make sure that isn't the case. Henderson, he's kicked it well. He's kicked it really well. So Henderson, a greying Henderson, it has to be said, kicks the long ball. Hawks lead by 6 points. Round the corner, Gunston. Led Patton to the ball, kick and a half from home, measures it really well. Roughhead's the man he wants. Got it to him. Ruffy just needed the second and then needed a third and didn't get it, but it might work out. Bruce just gets back onto his left. He goes. He's got a way of finding it. He gets another. Hawks skip out to a 13-point lead.
Henderson
decided for the team option.
Patton, front and centre, Bruce, Wingard, goal. Hawks making their move.
Play on. You.
Mirror goes long. Roughhead gets in a position.
Just take an easy mark. Brown or Marshall were both there.
Roughhead for his second. He works it to Kent. Kent will attack up the middle. Beautifully weighted kick. Split two Hawks and found Gresham. He's got Loney forward of the football. He's got a couple of options out to the right as well. He'll hoist it high. Sicily will stand underneath it. Bruce will fly. Scrimshaw at the back once again. Tidies up. Lovely tackle. Will be rewarded. Akers over the top to Nunes. And the Saints get one back.
Captain of the Hawks, the latest to feel what this game can dish out. Hawks trying to respond quickly. A Nunes goal at one end. Scully trying to set one up. Works onto his right boot. Tommy Scully. Sicily. Just had to let the ball settle. Membry has got a bit to do, and he did it well. Off to Loney. Loney inside. Bruce on his right side for lefty. Not 100% sure he wanted to take the kick, so gave it off to Loney.
St Kilda.
St Kilda, as a result, getting a shot on goal.
Loney desperate to get his second and make it a 3-goal game. A little worrying, but not in the end. It finishes well. Loney gets his second. Saints get their 7th.
Got a runner coming past, or one up the middle. Membry starting to get involved in this third term. He's got a man all alone at forward 50. Kick hangs in the air. Warple goes back with courage, but can't stop Akers, who delivers short to Bruce.
Bruce, a nice little lead up the middle.
6-4 for the season. His first shot this afternoon. 35 out, directly in front.
Patton late in for Geary. He's got the virus. Nunes, who hasn't missed since round 1, 2014, sends the ball inside 50. Marshall, he's had a sighter. Can he nail his second attempt in the last? He straightened things up, and Saints fans cheer.
And coaches, but when it works well, when they hit the targets, it gives really good opportunities.
Another opportunity for the Saints. Akers in the Bruce direction. Loney went with his right boot. Decides to go low. Kick is perfect to Howe.
He goes inboard to Cousins, who takes a nice half volley back to Howe. Run from behind is Morrison. Runs to 70 metres. Unloads to the pocket. Wilkie will arrive late. Saves the day for the Saints, because Gunston was standing underneath it. Scully still lurking. Feeds it through. Henderson, the dangerous Wingard. Wilkie gets him. Back to Henderson. Towards the top of the goal square. Puopolo at the back.
15 guy. Player.
And he's kicked it on the full. Done that twice today.
Tumbling ball forward. Front spot was Patton. Desperate was Marshall. Little flick in the Hunter Clark direction. Not quite from Wilkie. Here's a chance for Bruce. Tries to set up the next from the Hawks' perspective. This one to Scully. Now to Gunston. Gunston from about 60. Fires it long. It's a bouncing ball. It's a skinning ball. It's offline. Ross got to the footy first. Gave it off to Akers. Weaved his way through to Sinclair. Back to Akers again. All about who can do well in the air here. Membry got it to ground. Little chance for Loney. Mirror. He went to ground. Bruce has him. Mirror wrapped up. Needs a friend. No one about at all. Didn't make the effort, and Loney for the afternoon. 2 goals, 5. He grasps the moment by the neck and gives it a shake. The Saints are in front.
It's St Kilda by 3 points. Marshall to steal under pressure from Warple. Feeds it back to Gresham. He steps around Warple. Puts it out into space for Billings to run onto. He's got 5 metres on Henderson. He's got some support. Pushes it down the line and finds Membry. He wants to turn and go to the pocket. Gets who? Loney. Not paid. Didn't quite hang on. Now Mirror says, what about holding the ball my way? And this crowd holds its breath. McAvoy the tap. Wins it at ground level. Sinclair through traffic. Snaps it high towards the line. It bounces. Through.
Review complete, decision on scoreboard.
Did Hardwick touch it? He did. It hit his leg. This is going to be a minor score. Now the entire field's going to need to push up into the defensive zone, and that's the look from St Kilda fans.
Saints by 4. 5 lead changes for the afternoon. Saints with the momentum. Steele almost for long. Sicily desperate to keep it in. Did well. Hoiks it around on the left boot. Long ball into the belly of Billings.
That
Happy to soak up some clock.
If you have a huge surge like that from out of the back line, you need to get a hand in that.
Long ball in, Hope. Not far from the boundary line. Sicily, Membry offline. Taha forward it goes. Mirror stands his ground. Did well. Long, clever, towards the boundary line, but he had a man there. Hardwick desperate, got taken high. Nash is off, wants the advantage, takes the advantage. In the air, who's at home from a Hawthorn perspective? McAvoy, almost. Webster courageous. Handball, ricochets back to Wingard. Segler. 70 seconds to play.
Couldn't complete the mark. Pressure came from Bruce. Here's Scrimshaw. Quick hands. Scully can get it and go. Launch it high inside 50. Roughhead checks his run. Comes again. Off hands, front and centre. Puopolo beaten to it by Nunes. Lays the tackle. Buries him into the ground. How will the umpire see this? Ball it up.
No problem, come on.
Great.
The Hawks, what have they got left? Desperate football to win. Sinclair, the little gift to Nunes. They bought themselves some distance. Bruce.
Push out the bird. Push out
That'll
here.
do it, you'd think.
You.
Hits the ball long. Bruce sends them forward. The little gift from Billings. It'll be enough. The Saints will win another tight one. 3 from 3 at Marvel and 3-1 for the season. A great game of football. It's run late, but in the end the Saints get the points. We hope you enjoyed it. St Kilda 10-14, 74. The Hawks 10-9, 69. The Saints by 5.